Looking at that.
So this is pretty cool. You get this like quad view of, this is like a 4-dimensional view of the HEX contract, right? So Crispy set up this, what I call like the master HEX dashboard. You can see down here in the corner, like a lot of the important metrics, right? So the price of HEX on PulseChain, the 28-day volatility rating, the T-share rate, the holder count, the staker count, the daily payout. It's all of the metrics you need to understand a 360-degree view of the HEX contract. So if volatility increases, it means big players are making a splash in either direction. If you're seeing a big injection here on the T-share rate pumping up big, and you know, and in addition to that, the estimated share rate that you can branch off and see the future rate increases, you'd be able to combine this data to see like, well, if there's going to be a huge rate increase, are we going to see an increase of price because people may be accumulating to front run that and stake early. Now, right now, staking rates are lower than they will be in a bull market, so maybe that won't have as much of an effect, but that effect may be magnified later on as the bull market goes on. And then in addition, down here, bottom right panel, you can see holder and miner adoption over time, both trending up, positive slope, and then just the general trend of the daily payouts has been trending up. This yellow dotted line has us set to go somewhere to probably, let's see, what is that? It looks to me like it's like 70 to 72 million, maybe somewhere in that range by in the not too distant future. Maybe, what do you think, like 3 to 5 years we'll be seeing 70 to 75 million HEX per day paid out? It would be like a little bit over a 12% increase.
Yeah, well, it only goes up and to the right. You know, so I actually have another sheet that we can look at sometime with the forecast of where it'll go. But yeah, it only goes up and to the right. You know, what creates the volatility and the weirdness on the charts are the penalties, right? Because payout from inflation, every day more and more HEX is minted. Once HEX is ever minted, it then gets subject to that inflation. So yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Crispy. You can even click this button and it'll animate it out from the beginning, which is pretty sweet. But I don't